Pine Mountain Lake offers all the amenities of Lake Tahoe with a few distinct advantages. It's a gated community with its own airport, golf links, equestrian center, as well as a tennis and a swim club. The close proximity to Yosemite National Park, a mecca for travelers from around the world, is another unique highlight. Two more key features that make a big difference are the 1 to 2 hour closer travel times from the Bay Area, depending on where you're departing from. Most of all, the area remains an undiscovered retreat, which provides value buyers that dream vacation home or year-round living on a lake or a golf course. This video will provide some insight on this gated hideaway. Well, I'm here at the beautiful Pine Mountain Lake Equestrian Center, and I'm here with Lester Scofield, who's the manager of the center, and he's going to give us a little insight into this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful equestrian center. Lester, how long has it been here? Tell us a little bit about this beautiful place.
The stables itself has been here for around 40 years. It started when Pine Mountain Lake first started. It started out with just a barn, and then it's slowly been added to the fencing, and now we board horses, offer guided trail rides. We have a lot of local Pine Mountain Lake people that are customers here. Then we also have tourists going through or to Yosemite National Park.
Well, tell us a little bit about that going into Yosemite. I know that's going to maybe in a little question coming up soon, but certainly for anybody that's done it, I understand it's just spectacular to ride into the park.
Yes, Yosemite has a lot of good places to ride horses. They also have a lot of hiking trails, biking trails. So we have people coming from even different countries going to Yosemite on Highway 120 through Groveland, which is where Pine Mountain Lake is located. And they'll stop by here on the way in the park or the way out of the park and go for one of our trail rides.
How long does it take to get back into Yosemite if you're on horseback?
That can take quite a while from here. We're approximately 25 miles from the main gate. So and used to in the olden days, that's how most people got there, was either horseback or wagons or something like that, stagecoach. There's some old stagecoach stops on Highway 120 between here and the park.
Okay, and I understand that in addition to just a beautiful place to keep and maintain your lovely horses, you guys have all kinds of festivities here throughout the year. Give us a little background on that, if you would.
Yes, we have different club groups up here that put on barbecues. We have one Memorial Day, one for the 4th of July, which is put on by our local horse club, Country Mountain Riders. Labor Day weekend is pretty good out here. Our local historical society usually does that barbecue. The Rotary Club does a couple events out here each year. So the summer times are pretty busy. We do have a nice barbecue grass area for events like that, and we'd love to be able to share it with the people.
I understand you also occasionally have a little fair here with all kinds of art and wine and other little shops around.
Yes, there's a lot of that happens in downtown Groveland. Also, Pine Mountain Lake has a pretty good-sized lake, and they have wine and cheese tours around the lake and stuff like that. So there is a lot of activities that happen. We also do or can do weddings that I can perform for people here at the stables. We have the main grill that's right there at Pine Mountain Lake Golf Course. They have capabilities of doing weddings and catering and stuff there. So we have a lot to offer different people out here.
Well, this is a beautifully self-contained community, and it seems like there's not a lot of people who are totally aware of this beautiful spot in the Sierra foothills.
That's a good possibility, because Pine Mountain Lake is just off a little bit of the beaten path of Highway 120, so you don't really see anything going through the highway. But Pine Mountain Lake does try to advertise somewhat for people. There's usually always a home or a lot for sale around here. A lot of people really enjoy the living arrangements here. It is a homeowners association. They have a lot of well-maintained roads and stuff.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen Pine Mountain Lake, you really should come up and take some time to meet with Lester and maybe a trail ride into Yosemite if you've got a little time. Thank you. To learn even more about the many facets of this beautiful and serene hideaway and all of the surrounding amenities, go to the websites or call any of the professionals on the screen to secure specific information on available properties in the community.
Today, Sotheby's International Realty, bringing new technology to a 200-year-old tradition while serving the San Francisco Peninsula, Silicon Valley, and clientele worldwide.